Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I believe the number one thing that we need in a cell is structure. The cytoskeleton is an essential organelle that can provide this structure to hold the shape of the cell. The combination of microtubules, actin filaments, and intermediate filaments allow for the cell to keep its shape in order to function. The microtubules are essentially like the steel girders of the cell, providing immense strength to keep the cell in the right shape, which without, the cell would fail. Think about it like this. You're living your life and then suddenly, poof, your skeleton's gone. So now what do? Exactly. Nothing. You're useless. You're a blob of tissue on the ground with no function. This is what the cytoskeleton will prevent. Without the components of the cytoskeleton, like the intermediate filaments, it won't even be possible to perform basic functions necessary for life, like cell division, which is how you're made. Along with that, these filaments can also support and protect the shape of the structure of other organelles in the cell, like the nucleus. That means the nucleus without the cytoskeleton will ultimately lose its stable position in the cell, which will make it useless. Another major function of the cytoskeleton is mobility. Not only can the actin filaments of the cytoskeleton change shape to allow for the cell to move, but can also be used as a transport system for other organelles in the cell. These microtubules and filaments are what transport chloroplasts to certain areas around the cell for photosynthesis. So without the cytoskeleton, the chloroplasts won't even be able to do anything, so they're useless. There's also the mechanism for transportation of vesicles in the endomembrane system. So what is a vesicle without that movement? That's right, useless. And what is an endomembrane without the movement of vesicles? You guessed it, useless. And for all the other organelles like ribosomes and mitochondria that believe they can run against us, listen to this. Without the mobility and strength of the cytoskeleton, all of you will have no ability to function or do any work for the cell because you're all useless. So when you think about voting, pick cytoskeleton because you'd probably be dead without it. Thank you.